there is going to be a lot of new opportunities coming for you with regards to your career or your financials. There are many routes to take, many paths to take. So, but they do warn you that you need to take caution. Don't jump. Take time to choose where you want to go. But definitely, doors are going to open for you. Namaste, my wonderful Taurus friends. Your career is shifting in a way you don't expect. Let's see what the spirit wants you to know before you make your next move. So, welcome to my channel. My name is Celine. I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. I just cleared the space and released all negative energies. Now I'm going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now, the sound may be a little loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Right, so let's begin. So I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards from this deck, which actually talks about, clarifying life situation. So the first card I'm going to pull out is a financial opportunity or blessings that is coming towards the collective this week. And the second card will be what financial challenge or lesson should the collective be aware of this week. And the third card would be what guidance from the spirit would like to give the collective so that they can improve their financial situation this week. So I am almost done. So just they want me to do one more shuffling. And then we are good to pick the cards. So this will be the first card, the second card, and the third card. All right, so let's, turn the cards. All right, look at that. They are opening the doors for you. And they want you to embrace a solitude. And the message from the guides, scales of balance. So what I gather here is from the first card, what financial opportunity and blessings that's coming your way. There is lots of blessings coming your way with regards to the first card because the door is open. And the second card, it talks about embrace solitude. That's what financial challenge or lessons that you need to learn this week, and the guidance from the spirit. Now, before we begin, my wonderful Taurus friends, I just want to remind you that this is a collective reading. So take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it will be great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, subscribing, and sharing the video. So let's connect to the cards. Now, I'm going to talk about the first card here. It says the open doors. So we are not going to look at the one that is on the top. We are going to look at something that's facing us. So let you read this. Okay, it's a red door and there's a blue wall, I think. Yeah, you have many options. So take your time to choose what is right. Now, you will have your own meaning when you look at this card. So connect with your meaning as well. But I'm also going to say what I'm going to get from this card. Later, I'll be pulling a tarot card to get more clarification from here. So, as you know, when we want to welcome someone in our house, obviously we have to keep the doors open, right? So, there is going to be a lot of new opportunities coming for you with regards to your career or your financials. There are many routes to take, many paths to take. So, but they do warn you that you need to take caution. Don't jump. Take time to choose where you want to go. But definitely doors are going to open for you. And the red color, according to the Chinese, feng shui, it is a door, of invitation and a flow of prosperity and positive energy. And it also indicates, good luck and protection. Now, the blue wall represents a lot of peace, a lot of wisdom, a lot of serenity. But what I'm getting from here is doors are going to be open with divine timing. You are being divinely guided, and there is going to be a transition in your work right now. So I can sense that you will not be in this job, or you might be in the same company, but you will not be in the same department. I gather that you might be transiting to another department, or you will be promoted in the same department to a higher level. They're going to give you many doors to open, choice whether you want to jump to another department, or you want to climb up the ladder, or you want to just leave this job and you already have wealth of knowledge and experience and you want to hop on to another company. The choice is up to you. You are very soon, within a month, when you watch this video, within a month from the time you watch, there is going to be opportunities of your career coming for you. And also with regards to your finances, there is going to be a lot of ways that you're going to do your investment. So you may want to check the stocks, that if you want to buy, make sure you put in your money in the right stocks, because now the financial market is going crazy because of the war still going on. So be careful where you put your eggs. But definitely doors are going to open for you. There is a lot of movement I see here. The next one, they also want you to embrace solitude. Now, because you're so busy here and you're running, like a headless chook, so they want you to embrace solitude. This is very important card. And let's read that. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous here. So let's read that again one more time. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection. What this card is trying to say here is simple. When your mind is buzzing around, we will not have the time to see things in a very introspective way. So they want you to quiet your mind, because only when your mind is quiet, you'll be able to think clearly. So shut down, disconnect your mobile for a while. Nothing is going to happen within an half an hour or 1 hour. Go and connect within yourself. Embrace the silence. They say that the only way that you are going to go inner and do a self-reflection is by being alone. The power of being alone is very necessary, because that is going to put on a pause button, and everything is on pause for the moment, and you're going to connect within. And this is the time the divine is going to be connecting to you. You and the divine are going to synchronize, and you are going to move in one path that is going to be open for you. So when too many doors are going to be open for you, you're going to go chaos. You're going to be confused. You don't know which route to take. So that's when they immediately want you to shut down, connect yourself, but at the same time, they want you to have an open mind. And when you have your open mind, just connect within and see what are the things that you want to do. When you're going to go on a solitude mode, whatever thoughts and feelings come to you, I would like you to write it down. keep a book with you next to you and write down one, in a page. I am a very old school, all right? So I like paper and pen. That is my favorite. I don't really like to type because I feel I'm not connecting. I connect more when I write. And so that's how I do my communication. I write a lot. Even when I'm studying, I just write. Hey, so take a book and draw a center page in the and put there one side thoughts, one side feelings. And whatever comes to your mind, write it down. Whatever you feel, you write it down. And you do this for the whole week. Don't make any decision until you feel connected. I'm going to repeat this again. They want me to say this to you. I'm sorry. Don't make any decision unless you feel connected. So whatever part the doors are opening for you, make sure you're going to connect your heart and your mind and your soul so that this, whatever door that is going to open for you, the abundance is going to overflow. They are going to just flourish. And once you do that, you'll be able to find the answer. Only in silence you can find the answer. So remember, keep an open mind and recharge, connect within. And the spirit's message. So this is a challenge that you're going to face regarding your job or what lesson you're going to learn. This one, opportunity is coming. Clear cut. No questions asked. The message from the spirit, they want you to be balanced. So let's read that. Scales of balance. Seek equilibrium in love and career. Harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decision with both heart and mind. And I just said that to you. Remember? I just mentioned, in order for you to make the decision, make sure your heart and your mind and your soul are connected when you are choosing the path. And leave this for a while. Tell them you will come back. Ask for a week or two. Nothing is going to happen. This is your future. So don't stuff it up. Connect within, and the spirits want you to have a balance, yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. So the masculine is the mind and the feminine is your heart. So bring into balance. If it is lopsided, then there's going to be an issue. So clearly they're telling you, the guides, the message the guide is trying to tell you is, you need to find balance within yourself. A balance within your heart, a balance within your mind. Now, there's a saying, if you ever heard of it, there's a phrase they say, as you sow, so shall you reap. I don't know whether you heard of that. So whatever you sow is what you're going to reap. Whatever you put in is what you're going to get. So if you are going to make a half past six decision, you're going to get a half past six answer. All right, so that's basically it. So they want you to evaluate your choices very carefully. One thing they want you to do here is they want you to tap onto your values. You know, when I work with the inmates, most of the time when I ask them, what is your values, they will scratch their head because they know the word, but they don't know what it is. So values for me, if I want to ask me what is my value, is respect. I don't care what you did, what is your age, what is your religion. I'm not in what race you are. It doesn't really matter. I was told and taught by my parents to give respect to everyone. So I respect regardless of who you are. I go with the inmates, I give them the respect. I don't, disrespect them and tell them, yeah, you are here because you are doing this. Now, who am I going to judge them? Right? I'm not a perfect person. So I will give them the full respect, and I also tell them that I want a full respect back. So respect is one value, honesty is one value, having a discipline is one value. So ask yourself, what values do you have for you to go into the door that is open for you? Does your value synchronize with the door? The important question that you need to ask, does it sync? And another thing is they want you to stay centered. Weigh the pros and the cons. So if you're going to choose A, do the pros and the cons. When you choose B, do the pros and the cons. All right. So now remember, every weighing you do, the pros and the cons also comes with the advantage and the disadvantage. So that is why they want you to go within you, calm yourself, recharge, and then do the option and get your answer. So everything is going to be in your divine timing. Your wait for divine timing. They are going to assist you. Now, I also see someone, is anyone Libra sign next to you? Because the Libra sign is coming to me. So you might want to, if you have any, not necessary, but if you know someone who is a Libran, you might want to go and ask, the zodiac sign, not the Libran political I'm talking about. So it's a Libra sign. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to pull 3 tarot cards very quickly to see what other deeper meanings that we can get for each of them. So I'm going to get 1, 2, and 3. Let's turn the card around. Queen of Wands. Your thought process has to be very inclined, because there is going to be a lot of action happening here. Wand is a lot of action card. So as I already mentioned, a lot going on here that you really need to calm down. So I can't wait to open this card. Look at that. When you're going to connect within you, there is going to be a sense of happiness, a sense of clarity. Everything is going to work in your favor. This is the most beautiful card. And let's see what this card has to say. Balance, traffic light. Pause, reflect. You need to stop. Now let's get in a deeper meaning what these cards are trying to say. So let's go with these 2 cards. So I already talked to you about the open doors. Now the Queen of Wands is talking about a lot of creativity, you're going to be very inspired. So I sense one door that is going to open for you. It's going to ask you to be a leader, and they want you to lead the team, lead the department. I don't know, or they want you to be the role model for the door that is opening for you. So I don't know. So ask yourself, this is where you need to take a step back and ask yourself, are you ready to lead? The question about your values comes in. So I'm not saying you don't have a value, don't get me wrong, but sometimes our value will not be in aligned with the job we do, right? So for example, if you are a very, a person who values coming to work on time, for example, and then you are the boss. For you, coming to work on time is very important, but your staff or your colleagues always come in late. Are you able to put up with it because you are one person who value time management is the number one for you? So if they are like everywhere, do you think you can go inside there? So these are some of the questions that you might ask, because I value time. I don't like people who come late. 5 minutes, 10 minutes is perfectly fine, but every time they are late, that is something that I can't put up with. Okay, so these are some of the values that you need to ask. So if you want to be a leader, do you think you have the leadership qualities? Or do you want to take up some courses that you can work around that and shine there? So this is one of them. Okay, I'm not saying it will, but it could be like they want you to be open up a new project and they want you to lead that project. They want you to be more creative. So are you one person who's very creative, or are you one person who is able to make decisions on the spot? That kind of stuff. So ask yourself, whatever position that they are going to open for you, go inwardly and connect within yourself and ask yourself, are you able to do this job? Are you built to do this job? Now, so this is where your solitude comes in. Once you are able to connect within yourself and you say, okay, I have these qualities, I have these qualities, I have this qualities. Okay, wait a moment. I don't have these qualities. So I want you to be really authentic, very genuine when you write down the pros and the cons. Don't go with it. Go within. Leave the job. Don't think about this job. Connect within yourself. Now, I am one person. I cannot work behind the desk. I will be so bored within weeks. And I have changed many jobs because of that. I am a people's person. I love to connect. I love to talk to the inmates. You know, they literally inspire me with their stories. Well, most of them is a true story. So I am one person. I'm a people's person. I cannot be sitting in on a behind a desk and do a 9 to 5. I cannot do a 9 to 5 job. Period. This is me. So the 10 of cups clearly tells you that there is going to be a lot of future stability coming. It's whatever job that is going to open for you, it's confirming that there's going to be a long-term success. This career is going to be long lasting. Now, I will not be even surprised if your family is going to ask you to come in and embark in their business. Think about it. Sometimes it's not easy to work with family, but or your husband or your wife ask you to venture. So think very carefully, because you really need to sync together in order, because relationship is relationship, love is love, work is work. So if you are able to balance all of them, then go for it. But connect within yourself and ask yourself, are you able to take dictatorship from your family or your friends? Are you able to do it? But definitely it confirms that it's going to be a long-term success. Now, here, these cards, the tarot cards are just confirming your oracle cards, right? I'm not saying the oracle cards are wrong or the tarot cards are wrong or whatever it is, but they are both are syncing together. Now, Three of Pentacles, there's something that you need to work as a team. Again, there's a lot of teamwork involved. If you are going to say, no, I am the boss and I have decided because I am the team leader, it's not going to work. In order for you to be a leader, you need to be a team worker. You need to work. And you need to also be able to have an open mind. I told you in this card that you need to have an open mind. So if you have an open mind and take instruction from the younger ones, not necessarily the younger ones are, dumb or silly. No, I don't believe in it, because I have seen in my work that the younger ones are they are brighter in certain things, and because of the knowledge they have. So, and they are also taught to think very differently. So I would like you to have an open mind here, be a team player here, so that you are going to have a good time. You need to be able to learn from each other. You cannot say, I am the leader, I'm not going to learn from you. No, you need to also come down and tell them to go up, so everyone gets a chance. And whatever the department or project that you are going to embark in, it's going to be very fruitful. But you need to have an open mind here. There's no two ways about this. And you're going to get a lot of support, because the person who's going to come on board to work with you are going to be very supportive as well. So, my wonderful Taurus friends, this is a fantastic news. Now, I'm also going to pull a surrender card and see what are the things that you can surrender for this week with regards to your career and your finances. Okay, this card just fell. Don't set limits. Surrender to setting limits. That's why I keep mentioning, thank you, Spirit, I keep mentioning about having an open, sorry about that, okay, having an open mind. So let's read. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationship. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So though you are going to be open minded, you are the leader, they are going to have a lot of messages coming your way. but you need to, I don't know why this, okay, you need to sit on top of the ladder, and you are going to have a boundaries and say thank you for sharing, thank you for saying this, thank you for bringing up this matter, but let me think about it. So have an open mind is always good rather than shutting it, but also have your own boundaries. And if you already say I don't think so this is going to work in this project, then stand firm, but be assertive. Don't have to be so uh, aggressive about it, right? All right, so I'm going to close the session by pulling an oracle card from the universe. So the universe says they have also another guiding message for you, so let's see what it's coming for you. All right, what is meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you with time. It will all make sense. From now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when we're happy. So be happy now. So basically, what the card is trying to tell you here is whatever that is this opening, that's why this door has opened for you. What's meant to be yours is already coming there. You just need to step and grab it, but be patient, because if you are not going to focus on the living now and thinking far away in the future or far away in the past, then it's not going to happen. Live life now. Live life now fully. A lot of people that I know or I came across with, they always like to live in the past or in the future. I hardly see people living in the present moment and enjoying, the beautiful things out there. So, my wonderful Taurus friends, this is your reading. I truly hope that you have enjoyed it. Now, the summary of this reading I have posted at the end of this video, so please take a moment to reflect on it. And if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below, as your insight might help others on their journey. So until the next reading, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.